everyone, this is Teti from Changing a Generation, welcoming you back to our online series called Getting Unstuck in 2015. Thank you for joining us today. In this particular segment, I would like to share with you 3 points that I hope would serve as an encouragement to you and perhaps someone else that you may know is going through a hard time due to external circumstances that have happened suddenly in their life. This incident took place a few years ago as I was driving over the Cascade Mountains, ready to go celebrate Christmas with friends and have a speaking engagement the next day for Christmas. As I was enjoying the beautiful scenery, the mountains, the snow, listening to Christmas music, all of a sudden my car slid over a patch of ice on the road, and instead of curving to the right, the wheels locked and I was not able to take the curve but go straight into what it looked like the edge of the mountain. As you have perhaps experienced this or know someone else who has, you don't have a lot of time to think or even react. All I could do is think, first of all, it's Christmas and I cannot die on Christmas Day. And the second thing is, I yelled out loud, "Jesus, save me!" And in that very moment, I was able to jerk the wheel to the right and the wheels unlocked again and the car slid horizontally into the edge of that mountain, getting stuck with the back wheel onto a rock. The 3 wheels were hanging off of the edge, and all I could think of is, okay, I am alive, but unfortunately I don't know how well and how secure my car is stuck onto that rock. So very slowly I reached to my cell phone, picked it up, called 911, explained the situation. However, due to Christmas and the pass that was pretty snowy at that point, no one could come to get me and rescue me for the next 3 hours. A lot of times life happens and this is exactly how we feel. We may feel afraid, worried, confused, angry with the situation of why is this happening to us? Stuck not at our final destination, but on a completely different exit in life. And often people make the mistake that they feel as though they have no other choice but to remain stuck. Even though I was hanging off of the edge of a cliff, I still had a choice to be in panic, to be worried, to be angry, to be mad, to be sad, to either jump onto the left side of the car and roll down that mountain, or to try to get out of the passenger side and see if I could just stay on the road for the next 3 hours in the freezing cold weather. Or the third choice was to remain in the car and continue to make phone calls. Obviously, I chose the third option, and as I remained in the car, I continued to make calls and ask people to pray for my safety. The next thing here is visualize past that point. A lot of people visualize only to the point of the disappointment. They don't visualize past it. I want to encourage you today, go past that. Begin to see something positive in the midst of negative circumstances that are surrounding you, because that will give you the motivation and the drive to press through this particular situation. And the third point here is, let's not attach all of the negative things that have happened to us as though this is the absolute thing that always takes place. Absolutes in our life, in words such as always, every time, everything, everyone, those are absolutes that when we attach them to temporary problems, many times we end up applying a permanent solution. And we cannot apply a permanent solution to a temporary problem. So avoid looking at your circumstances as though this always happens to you, that everyone is always against you, that everything bad is going to happen to you, and begin to visualize yourself in a different area of life where perhaps everything does work together for good on your behalf, that you can make it onto the other side, that this particular situation that you may feel you're stuck in at this very moment, by seeing the options and the choices, will begin to unlock other options and other opportunities to see in front of you. Be encouraged, stay motivated, don't attach absolutes to your temporary problems, and you will make it onto the other side. I look forward to seeing you again soon.